So remember what we did with our collection view. We actually set these two things here, section insets and items per row. So I'm going to copy this, jump to my item collection view, and on top under the variables we are going to paste them here. And also let's jump to our item collection view again, and we're going to copy this extension that we have, all of it, and we're going to back to our item collection view and pasting it right after our last curly braces. And instead category collection view controller, we need to set our item collection item view controller. And now we have everything already set up for us, but the only difference is that we are going to have only one item per row. So instead here 3, I'm going to write 1, and the margins we are going to change them to be 0 all. Instead of 20, 10, etc., we are going to have 0 margins, so it's sticking to the borders. One thing we need to add here is going to be private let cell height is type of CG float, and this is going to be equals 196, and this cell height we are going to use right in our function here, because for our category collection view we wanted to return square items, square cells, but here it's not the case. We don't want to have a square cell because the height we want to fix standard height that we have in our user interface, which is cell height 196 points. And then we are going to get rid of this part because we don't need to calculate all these things since we have only one cell. So I'm going to get rid of the first, get rid of the last. So available width here is going to be collection view dot frame dot width minus section inset dot left. In our case it's 0, but in case if we decide to put any inset, any margins, this code will automatically work for us. So not equals minus available width, and let's just copy and paste it here. So this should be okay, and if we run our application now, we should see that our cells are looking much better now. So let's go to the car, and it doesn't work. Let's just jump to our main storyboard, and I'm going to actually let's put a print here, say available width, and let's see what we are getting back. So we're getting back 375 points, which is our width. So this is correct. Let's go to main storyboard, select our image view controller, and go to measurements, and instead automatic we are going to set it to non-estimated size. So this will do the same thing that we did with our collection view there. This will take the code instead of our user interface. So last run. Now you can see that our images are here. This one has one picture, I think. Let's try the scooter. Yeah, The scooter has two images, and I can scroll them. I can see my images here. So you can see it's also snapping to, like when we added the pagination, it's like snapping to one page or to the other page. So this is our user interface that our items will be displayed. You can write, you can have a bigger description here. Right now we just have a short word description. What we are going to do also is to add a button here that if our user likes this item, we're going to add this to our basket so that we can go and check out later on. So here will be like add to basket button.